Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's stream. Hope everyone is having a good day today. If it looks brighter in here, is because I moved a lamp that was sitting behind my monitor that I rarely had on off to the right here, so it's illuminated. I got light over there. I got light over here. I don't have to put that light on, and having the light there off, which is actually no, it doesn't negate the flashiness of the tree. Or at least doesn't seem to, anyway. Anyway, I hope everybody had themselves a good day today. I had an all right day. As in terms of various stuff, like work was okay. Work got a lot of writing done. Actually, I went to bed like after the stream last night. Did the notes. Made sure everything was ported over and stuff like that to YouTube and getting those stuff on Facebook and TikTok, Instagram clips, all that jazz. I started working on a commission story, uh, and fell asleep about 3. Woke up about 5:30ish, and then banged out the rest of it by 11. It does take me a little while to write a particular story. So it's but it was a good story to write because it was based on that Ruby Justice League crossover that I watched earlier this year. So it's kind of neat in that regard. Also, when we're trying to need also to take care of something else here. I thought something was set up here, but it wasn't. This would just take a hot second. So yeah. Any which, any which way, any which way, any which way. So that's taking a that. But anyway, tonight, absent-minded. It's also did a bunch of grocery shopping today. I tried to go healthy. Trying to go, so it's laid off like okay, avoid the Chef Boyardee, go with canned fruits and stuff. Because normally I would grab just a can of Chef Boyardee if I and and just down that. Um, so going with more canned fruits and stuff. Plenty of bananas. Oranges price skyrocketed. I guess the colder temperature meant those. So it's like I have to find like a nice little citrus substitute in that regard. A couple of things of cereal. Found some at least generic variations of some of the cereal I like to get, so I can save some cash on those particular fronts. Oh, I forgot to. No wonder it's forgot to swap the HDMI's over what's going to which. But generally, it's pretty all right. I did take a look at what came out the Game Awards. The Sega presentation probably had me the most excited. Granted, just the fact that they're doing anything with their legacy. There was this Dead by Daylight game that kind of looked like it would be like The Quarry and Until Dawn. That probably is the one thing that I'm looking forward to, of stuff that I did not already even know about. I already knew about Atlus's some of their big projects coming up. I knew about the Dragon Ball Budokai. Remake or revisit. So yeah, so all sorts of stuff there. Yeah, sorry, I'm just a bit absent-minded today. What else I got? I had some pierogies, the other stuff I can quickly boil in like 10 minutes and stuff. So kind of all over the place here today. Really. Anyway, let's see. Let's get to Alan Wake, shall we? Let's shall. Wait. All right. So, Edo Dorito there. Oh wait. Oh, we still gotta wait. This game had an update, so we gotta wait 10 minutes. So anyway, looking at the results of the Game Awards last night, it's like nothing really stood out to me because none of the games that I really only Hi-Fi Rush was like the only game that was on the that I really played that was released this past year. Persona 5 Tactica released too late for it to even be part of consideration. So yeah. Oh, we did add some new Funkos too. We did add some new ones. Let me go grab the. Question is, which ones were the ones that we added? Because I rearranged these a bit. So these are some of the more recent arrivals. What we got here? We got the Amazon exclusive Undertaker, which oddly enough is not listed. And I tried to manipulate this on the back of this box here. Because this box is 65 to 70. This is listed as 81. So again, we have the Mighty Thor. So it's not traditional Thor, it's the Mighty Thor. So I guess, who is it? Jane Foster, or whoever it is Thor's love interest in those movies. So she gets Meow So we have that. As I just stack them up there on my desk. We have the Doctor Strange from the Multiverses of Madness variant. So, let's say variant, the default one. We grabbed the Captain Marvel one from the Marvels movie. Because you just know those are going to be real cheap and easy to find real quick. And probably the biggest get, and it came with the case. Another Ghostbusters one, we picked up Phoebe from Ghostbusters Afterlife. So those are the newest additions. We should have a few. I think one is arriving tomorrow, and a few more will be arriving on Monday. So just put these back over here. I would like to. Hey, Striker, how's it going? Also, I'm fully aware, Twitch, there's room for more animated emotes, so I need to have a few made or convert some of the ones I already have to that. And again, I'm waiting for Alan Wake to update here. So we got a few minutes to wait still. Mainly because I've been staying a little bit late, staying a little bit late in terms of working. And obviously I should have done the install stuff over the course of the week. I typically don't, unless it's something on the Xbox consoles. I typically don't think about doing the install for anything on the PlayStation until the day of, because that's when I hook the PS4 back up. My day was all right, Striker. By the way, you got lucky in terms of that sale for that game you gifted me last night. It was like, whoops! It wasn't supposed to be that cheap. And guess what, Xbox? No backsies because it was a gifted game. It already was gifted and the code was already redeemed. You check your bank too. Oh man, that was funny when you showed me that. Speaking of funny, the reaction to apparently Christopher Judge made a joke about how his joke last year was longer than the Call of Duty campaign. Apparently, quite a few people got it, Striker. At least if Twitter was anything to go by. But the reaction of all the folks who worked on Call of Duty, the more recent one, they're being all mad about it, that they were the butt of the joke at the Game Awards. Is like, dude, you worked on a game that was supposed to be DLC and sold as a full price game. Yeah, you deserve to be mocked. Oh boy. Good for $8. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I typically try to catch games when they're on sale to various degrees. Like some games is like this, I wait longer to see if they drop down any further, depending on how recent they are. So we definitely have that and a whole bunch of stuff. It's like we definitely have games on the catalog. First game for the dev, and it does have some potential. Yeah. Like I said, Iceman said he was playing it recently too. So he said he was enjoying it. So it definitely has some high praise and high remarks there. Boy, I'm having an exceptional good hair day. It's like I have like a straight line, like perfect. I'm having a. It is co-op, huh? In that case, I'll have to let Iceman know. It's like, hey, Striker gifted me this. Like, but yeah, I'm having an exceptionally good hair day today. Still gotta wait like another minute for this update for Alan Wake to finish. Granted, it's Alan Wake Remastered that we're playing, but more people tend to put games like what's the word I'm looking for? Differentiate between one or the other. And we're not going to like 3:30 in the morning like we did last week with wrapping up Horizon Zero Dawn. So I do apologize, folks, but this was a surprise update. It was like, how big of a freaking update could there be for Alan Wake? It was a massive update. It was huge. We got a nice title card there. I don't have to make I don't have to make a YouTube thumbnail for these streams. Huh. Epic published this, right? You know, I have this great idea for a game that Epic could do. It's like a game where you run around and you build shit, try to shoot people in the face, and you try and do it over the course of like maybe 2.5 weeks. You could say it would be a fortnight. Press any button to play. Some features may be disabled due to incomplete installation. Like, what? Hold up here. Let's get this out of the way, because I want all my... I want... Like, if it ain't one thing, it's another here. I know what it says, like, oh, you just leave the PlayStation 4 on and it will update on its own. No, it won't. I have to authorize every single update. It was like, wow. Yeah, good thing it's a Friday night, and we have a... We can extend the streams out a bit. So, with, oh, boy. You gotta love it when they always have these awkward starts to streams, because typically we get into the game like within like the first 10 minutes or so. But it's always the PlayStation games. It's like I always have to remember. It's like I have to really get back into the habit of of installing everything on PlayStation. Like do it at the Saturday if I'm doing a different game. This thing did not An error occurred. What the hell? Criminy. Like, welcome to the comedy of errors as it is dealing with the Sony PlayStation. All right. Weird. I swear, PlayStation consoles are always a pain in the ass. If it wasn't for the fact that, that you got good games on it, it's not a lot. All right, options. That was the game itself. Turn those off. All right. New game. All right, there we go.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest.
It's a Remedy game.
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Are we awake?
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream.
We gotta go to the lighthouse.
Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
Well, he's roadkill.
I'd seen He was dead.
Clearly.
I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone.
His body was never
I was
there.
in shock from the crash. I could hardly stand my feet.
Options. We reached our first checkpoint.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you could just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you. You missed your deadline! Damn. You can't stop me!
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been
Huh.
working on.
That was neat. First successful dodge.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own? Please.
Run! Alan, we need to talk about your cardio first chance we get, dude. Whoa, I did not slam the door in his face.
Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
Well,
I was trapped. There was no way out. The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
yeah, I'm looking for a way out.
light. You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there. Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No, we don't understand.
Follow my light.
We don't understand anything.
The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you.
All right.
That's all. I will give you back your dream now.
You can keep the dream.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna This isn't witch.
Whoa.
Just like
Sorry, I don't do requests.
I can keep this up forever.
I thought that was something that was supposed to be picked up there. So we made it to the lighthouse. He's here.
Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Where is here? Like we're here, there, everywhere. Bright Falls. Well, that's false advertising.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that,
Fest
man?
of Deers?
You have a lovely wife, if you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope
Good, and you know his books are terrible.
of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you have a lovely holiday.
Oh, all right. You got your photos?
I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
We're here.
Yeah, we just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay?
There's constantly a problem.
Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Yes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
I want to look around a bit.
Damn yuppies.
Damn sailors.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us.
Is he waiting for us? I'm not sure.
I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
Lies! We do not promise to behave.
I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi.
Oh dear.
You could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment.
Right.
I can't believe it. I've got all of your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay.
Good for you.
Try the coffee.
Right.
Just
So
don't
much
blame
for
me
quiet
when you fall in
vacation.
love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable.
These guys are great.
You put the lime in the coconut. Drink them both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't think
It
I
does
won't
that.
murder
Get
you
stuck.
in your
Yeah.
sleep.
You need to give it a good solid whack. Yes, that's my favorite tune. Coconut. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Oh, there was one there. Oh. You need to go around it. Put the lime in the cook.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
We knock on the door.
Hello? Mr. Stuckey?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in.
All right, neat.
To meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
How inspiring is it?
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
We need a panic lantern.
And I must...
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Splendid, splendid. Damn hernia.
It's a damn hernia?
Like a balloon if I lift it. It's heavier than a spoon. Yeah. Splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
Andersons. They're, local musicians.
Good.
Waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
They didn't wander off. They got liberated.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Bye, Rose.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
That diner was a real nut house.
How was it, the real Nut House?
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
Or a video game?
Vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
His first and only book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while. See those stars winking down at you? It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right.
It's a piece of crap.
Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Let's go to the cabin.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside.
Dude, he wasn't even opening the lock.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before. Hello? Anyone here? For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned. Damn. I needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island. The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBFFM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Well, hello. Who's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake.
Do, do, do.
There's probably a fuse box or a generator in the shed.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
Maybe. We'll see about that. Alright, where was the entrance to this?
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Let there be light.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
We already looked around. We looked around this entire place.
I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here. Alice? Honey?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
What type of surprise?
Well,
That's a surprise.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
okay.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey,
keeps...
hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's
Look.
not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it.
He was just trying to help.
Alice? Alice? Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Alan! Where are you? Help!
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming! What the hell?
Help me!
Alice? Alice?
Alice no live here no more.
Oh no!
Cannonball!
Keep going, Alan. Wake up.
Alice? Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another.
Yeah, things are getting more screwy by the
I
minute.
don't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot. Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Yeah, dude has a smug face, man. Alright, we're not going that way. And we're apparently not going that way either.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Hello?
No, there was like a lot of side areas and side routes. That's what I remember. Alright.
Hello? Is someone there?
No, there's pages here.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Was he really in an accident?
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Alan, you don't recognize your own book.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen,
Deposit.
I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
Oh shit.
Fair and square.
Well, we made it. Well, that was a bit close.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
During your trying, it's the latest thing in
Yes.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Let you
Hello? Hello?
one stone.
I wasn't about to open the door, as long as I was liable to catch an axe with my forehead. This is bad.
All right, so
My head pounded with the concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick. Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it. The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's rabbit season.
oh shit! I didn't realize I was using the flares. Damn it! All right, we're not going that way.
What the hell was that?
We don't want to know, Wallen. So quit asking.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Alright, so we're finding manuscript pages.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
I might as well go back and get those bullets. Right on, so. Out of curiosity, what are the trophies for this game? Unlike Stucky, you enjoy a contestable health benefits, namely you're not dead. Yep, so lots of stuff to find around here. Doo-doo. Oh, okay. I already saw that.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way. I couldn't stay here. There had to be a way to get up there.
Neato Dorito.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
I might as well pick up these. Pick up these what? These nuts. Oh crap. So we just happen to see the thermos there. How are you supposed to knock those down? Oh.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild.
That ain't like for boating at all.
It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you?
Hello, Maurice.
I was just taking Toby on his walkie.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people.
Yeah. Why do I have a feeling we're going to be meeting Toby?
Home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he was just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
Another manuscript found.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Well, that was timely. Right. Dudes are jerks. Alright, so we gotta go that way. So what's up here? Making our way. Making our way in through the darkness. It's me and my flashlight.
Salad, no. A man like me needs a hefty meal. That's for today. We enjoy the magnificent.
Alright, we're good on batteries because I've been...
Science.
The Twilight Zone.
Bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide.
I want to watch the episode.
Already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
It's like we're watching TV in the video game.
Gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol.
Is it loaded?
Be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun.
I don't think it can harm you.
The trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely...
Somebody's gonna pull the plug on it.
Infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen. happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane? Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Well, that's quantum mortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
As you might think, it can be dangerous. It requires patience. Oh no. Even with the engine to cool, dropping tools. Bounce is easy and fatal. Before misplaced tools got has destroyed. Then red car.
Jerk.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive.
Like, we work our way through. Oh,
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
it's like, oh dear, it's a deer. Oh dear.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself. The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now. I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
Yeah, but we need to pick up the thermos.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
I'll write. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Yes. The 68th Annual Deer Fest, September 15th to the 18th. Games and activities, raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, and surprise competitions. Live music for the children. Bucktooth Charlie afternoons and Montgomery the Mystic's Amazing Phantasmagoria evenings. Don't miss the legendary Deer Fest parade. There's no speaker on that phone. Oh, wait.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
No, he's not okay. He's taken a pretty bad knock to the head.
Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
What happened to Stucky? He tried to kill me. There's no cabin on the lake. For copyright reasons.
With my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from...
You know, despite the awkward half-hour start to the stream, we made good progress there. We took a few hits. We got some trophies already. Progress made. New York City a few years ago.
Honey, I'm home.
Hold up, I actually need to hit the restroom, so I shall be back. Red and blue collide. Well, that knocked some sense into him. Literally.
I have business in Shinto. Why do you
Can't let him in close.
Hey, I roasted his ass.
I am chosen. This was not meant to be.
Whew. Oh, wow.
Oh, shit.
There you go. Well, I am a pinball wizard. Support!
Nice cover! That's perfect! You'll be safe there! I'm ready! Joker's hit the mark! Time to get chaotic! Melody!
Might as well use it, right? My lady! He fades away! See, I'm coming to Panda for the heal, see? Panda, see, I do the smart thing as a DPS. I go find the healer. I was coming to you, Panda. You know, that was just mean.
I only remember crying the whole time. Not long after, my mother passed away.
I see. But that wasn't your fault! At least not directly!
That's what the doctors said.
Yeah, considering my mom passed this year, this is hitting a little too close to home for my liking.
And she would always resent me for it.
And we're back.
Sweetie, how was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
He's written a few books. None of them good, though.
Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
You mean you didn't put on the coffee first? Nope. So maybe it's not first thermos.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow. Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Ooh. Ooh, what type of miracle did she perform last night? But this place doesn't exactly have a bathroom, does it? Unless that's the bathroom there, that looks more like a closet. Let's assume that's a bedroom. So, unless the bathroom's in there, but again, this would be like a dark room. Oh wait, never mind. Found the bathroom. It's as if the game knew. I was poking fun at it. The door swings both ways.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the third day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan? Alan! Please check the fuse box!
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry!
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
Ooh,
You okay?
I'm sorry.
spooky
It
face.
just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
Worry.
Stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker?
Yeah, we've seen the clickers. They're not the things you want to have around.
Just flip the switch.
Particularly in The Last of Us.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
He proceeded to smash the clicker after the next time it got dark. Bright Falls, the present day.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Awful.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor.
He was going fishing.
I called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head. I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like
No, we
me.
can't believe it since it's coming from an old fisherman.
Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year.
He's going to end up in the water, at the bottom
Your
of
word
it.
for it, Doc.
Right. See what else is around here.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
Yes.
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this.
Take this where?
Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Have you seen this man? Disappeared on 6/20/07. Identifying features. Knack for winning contests. Richard Balsh, Bruce Stansky, Jacob Miller on a camping trip overdue. Haven't been in contact for a while. If you've seen them or know their whereabouts, please call 555-9932.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he'd quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the lights on? The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. James out.
Hey, you! Can you help me? Can you turn the light? Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here.
His head is stuck in the bars.
Got it all wrong. See,
Sure. I beat him up.
Oh, he beats him up.
I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like
Like, we're listening to him. Get that atmosphere.
it was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounded like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
What did they get a dude?
I told him,
Alright, so we're finding pages.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Well, folks, it's been
Yeah, listen to the radio.
it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year.
You get it every year, it seems.
Almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car. Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been?
We've been around.
You for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get
Things and stuff.
I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
He is so very, very unathletic.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark.
The long, hard road, he says.
But I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not...
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
No, we're not.
Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh my! Take it easy.
Hey, nobody!
Hey, Barry.
Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have
Last
business with
lawyer.
Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
Barry, this is your fault.
What was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
They were.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable. But when
We
he
are
found out
certifiable.
I had-
Certifiably
The fact
nuts.
that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
It's terrible.
Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later.
Who's Max?
I don't know. You're asking me, dude? I don't know who the...
Airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
The skeleton of a Columbia mammoth, the species estimated to be 14,000 years old, was recovered from the La Brea tar pits in 1981. It was donated to the Elderwood National Forest in 1998, when the Columbia mammoth became Washington State fossil. Named Bucktooth Charlie, it has since become the park's official mascot.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
Yes.
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Taking the coffee.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes.
Oh, yes. That's something else to worry about.
Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky. Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those
This dude has this weird
end up in
animations.
You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing is... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds.
They remastered this, but this guy's animations are awful.
Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths.
He says, yeah, follow the path.
Nice spot, too.
Yeah, that's probably going to be a lie.
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air.
Yes, they went
guy
poof.
Bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills.
But they're thin.
Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Yeah.
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
He's staying here. Hey, look, bears. Right. Open the door.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff.
What does Ziggy say?
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These
Hey, where?
locals are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist.
I had a lot more batteries than this.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
No, it's worth a 10% commission. Like it is, like you take away my items. Like, I know I had more things. So what you saying I had? Hey, we found visiting with Mr. V. Welcome. Hope you are having a fine Friday. Assuming it is Friday where you still are. It might be Saturday. But welcome. Hope you're having a good day. You are indeed. That's good. Doing our scavenging. Okay, found. Okay, well, I was pretty good in finding manuscript pages. Okay. I mean, so if Bob Bear followed me this morning, so I wanted to watch his channel. He sent me to you. Ah, cool. Yeah, I played Starfield for a few. I played Starfield for a bit. That game wasn't for me. It's too much emptiness. Hopefully you have a good time playing it. Been a while since I've seen Bob, but then again, my streaming schedule's changed. So it kind of makes it impossible. It's your first Bethesda game, yeah. For me, it was my second Bethesda game behind Fallout 76, which I liked. I was thinking, oh, it was going to be Fallout 76 in space. I was wrong. I mean, it's a good game. It's just... there's just a lot of... the menu navigation and... got to me. Wow, it's like they took all my stuff away. Now I remember what I didn't like about the Alan Wake. It's like every chapter it seems like you reset and it takes your stuff away. It's like, really? Yeah. Bob Bear is good people. I like the first people. Right.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it.
I play my I enjoy the wandering and scanning shit. Yeah.
The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
In my case, it was just like my OCD.
Keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visit.
When it comes to this, like, it was getting to me when I was playing it. Not to mention that mining tool you get at the beginning of the game. It wasn't clear that you're supposed to hold on to that. To use it to break up minerals and stuff that when you find them over the course of your scanning on every single planet. So that will be my one tip. If you still have that mining tool, yeah, that's how you're basically are filling up your inventories and stuff.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
It's like listening to the...
No plan.
Definitely always seem to lose it. Yeah, so if I knew that, probably would have made my experience a little bit more palatable. But we are playing Alan Wake. This is the remastered version of it, where they just upscaled the textures and fixed a few bugs. But otherwise, they kept the animations and stuff the same. It's a survivor horror game. We play as a famous author, Alan Wake, who banged his head. His wife is missing. We need to find her. It's kind of like a Twilight Zone-y. And it's perfect for casual gamers. It has an easy mode. Although there is incentive to play on the hardest difficulty. for collectible purposes. But we don't do that here. Yes. So this is a good game for a story. Matter of fact, we played a lot of good games for the story this year. 25 Tactical was a good game for just for its story. Cyberpunk 27 was a good game for its story. And thank you, Mr. V, for the follow. Oh wait, there was a light switch there. We turned the lights on. Mostly play space games. Oh, I played my fair share of games in space. Star Trek 25th Anniversary, Star Trek Judgment Right, Star Trek The Next Generation Final Unity, Star Trek Online. For a long time, for many years I played Star Trek Online. I should get back to playing that, but on the console side... Oh, that was weird. That's to each viewers. I only have like a few viewers here, so you ain't reaching much. That's all good. Yeah, I used to play Star Trek Online on PC for like well over a decade, but the fact that it became such a grind fest every time they did a major update, it's like, oh, you got to grind for this, you got to grind for that. It's like, it just got too tedious for me. Right. So the world is shaking. Trying to avoid the main road. Oh yeah. Oh, I know how to do things as quickly as possible in it. But it's the reputation grind. And not to mention that what also pissed me off was the fact that they kept removing content from the game. So it was like, oh, to streamline the experience. No. The Klingon War arc on the Federation side is substantially shorter than what it originally was. And it says, oh, we're going to remaster and bring this stuff back. They haven't done any of that. The Miro Paris' story arc is entirely gutted. Because you were supposed to meet her on like a diplomatic mission during the Klingon War arc. At least last I checked. You have the Guardian Forever two-part related mission. That's gone. Came back by 2 years. Yeah. They changed a lot. And they said, oh, it's to streamline the experience. No, no, what they did is basically ripped everything out of it. It's like that first mission, what is it? Regardless of which Federation related faction you get, but it's one of the what is it? Stranded in Space mission. It's like the first one you do on the Federation story arc side. That one's been remastered and redone at least 4 times. Last I checked. Yeah, there are some. Not to mention, you have to be a certain level. They broke the narrative on, what is it? On the 4800, which is supposed to be done around the time of the Kardashian struggle arc. That is supposed to be done like shortly after that. And then the fairy story arc 5-part mission is supposed to be done around the same time, like afterwards. Like you can flip flop the order of it, but you have to be like max level. You have to be like level 50 or 60 to play those missions, even though they're supposed to be available to you when technically you're supposed to be like a commander. There goes the door. I would not say it's not for everyone. It's just more as like if someone who's seen the game and seen it involved. Because I went and played switch from that to Final Fantasy 14 for a long break, and when I saw that Final Fantasy 14 basically kept everything after its Mash Universe reset, but everything is essentially done in order. That just annoyed the hell out of me with what the Cryptic has done. Yeah. But I have it on the Xbox side. I mean, I started doing a few like mission by mission recordings for my YouTube channel. I just have ran out of time because of how terrible this year has been for me. But I like to playing it on the console side, even if some of the I can't quite do everything that I had set up on the PC side with a ship in terms of like being able to hit certain combinations of powers and stuff. Got some for you skipped over them. Oh, you're fortunate. Damn voice checks that one.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization.
I think you have to sit and watch these little episodes and stuff. That's why we're just standing here. Yeah.
Tonight's episode. The man in the
And don't get me wrong, it's like I was able, not to mention, it's like that's one thing that I was unfortunate about when my computer died my previous computer died at the beginning of the year, shortly after my mom passed. So it was like, all the stuff I invested into my main character on Star Trek Online is like I don't have access to on my current computer because it can't run it. I'm able to stream from it, and the magic of capture cards and doing all that stuff, but.
Assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists. Wow.
But trust me, there are certain things about it I miss from Star Trek Online. I do like the fact that they got a lot of alumni to take part in it, even if some of their voice line readings are more questionable than others. But in terms of definitely a creative choice, I highly disagree in the promotion of Harry Kim, the captain. He's an ensign. And it's not even the real Harry Kim that they made a captain. Harry Kim died. We all know the episode.
Said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. The white shirt is on the dead guy. It's plenty red now. You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
Like, they got this one good thing about this game here is you got these little episodes that are very much a Twilight Zone-esque. We're in the Twilight Zone. We passed through the scary door. Futurama references. Of course, what other games we're doing? Tomorrow night I'm looking to finish up Ashura's Wrath. Not a story. Fallout 76 is definitely a game you have to start from the very beginning. to get your feet wet. But once you get out there and get familiar with the controls and stuff, you basically have free reign for the most part. And what you do and how you do it. And its story is basically optional, but its story is pretty good. If you start, the only one I've ever played was Fallout 76. I do want to play Fallout 3, 4, and New Vegas. I mean, those kind of intrigue me. But Fallout 76 was the one I played, and I had a good time playing it. If you can get if you can get a few buddies together to play it with you, it's definitely a great co-op experience, particularly as you level up and you're grinding your gear. You can craft gear and stuff. So think of it like Starfield, but on the ground, but with a crafting system that actually makes sense. And you can actually break down the materials you need. So when you're roaming around, looting stuff, picking up random stuff, you can actually break it down and get the materials you need to create other stuff. Granted, you're basically walking everywhere, and you will find yourself wanting to sing country roads. Take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, be home. I'm making the food. Now, I gotta do like some of the crafting of various things. Like stuff for like the spacesuit upgrades and that. That was another thing I didn't like about Starfield. Its crafting system is like you gotta like, oh, you want to create bigger and better stuff. Oh, you gotta do all these little side objectives and things like who were they making this game for? That's my question. Yeah, they have to have thought about it. Like, okay, I'm not sure if Bethesda thought it's like they had confidence in its story, or if did not have confidence in its exploration. Is like to carry stuff. Let's say the end game is really a new game. You can restart 20 times and level up all the way magical across the multiverse. Oh.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
There's somebody shooting.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Anybody? Help me! Help! Help me!
Well, we're in trouble.
The ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
Here's the thing about Alan Wake. He's not an action hero. He has very limited cardio.
Mr. Wake? Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
What had happened? He got ripped apart.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
All right, Mr. V, thanks for hanging out and chatting. Have a good night and have fun. Okay, so where... Look, I'm pretty good with the revolver in this game and backing up.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on. Rusty! Rusty! The ground was covered with golden patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Just need hunting licenses.
All right, thank you for the lurk, Mr. V.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please don't feed the animals.
Fishing
Is only permitted
for those
visitors
who purchase a park
fishing.
license. Obey
The park ranger's instructions.
at all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no!
Never.
No road closer than 100 yards.
Do bears and wolves never approach any other wildlife closer than
25 yards.
pets must be leashed.
Whoa!
It's against the law.
To remove any objects or items from the park.
Well. Drop hazards. Yeah, not much is obvious.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
All right. So we need to keep an eye out for stuff. Things that make me go, Nothing. So down these stairs we go.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Moonshine Cave. This cave was the site of frequent and lucrative bootlegger activity throughout the Prohibition, 1919 to 1933. It was mostly used for temporary storage of alcohol smuggled from Canada. At times, alcohol was also distilled on the premises. Good. Good. Finders. Keepers. What was that for? Just out of my own curiosity there. So we're definitely making more progress than most people in this game. Whoa! Lover's Peak is this way. Alright, the music is picking up on the intensity. You know what? Double back. Shit. That went wrong. Well, whatever could go have gone wrong there did go wrong there. I see a thermos. I saw another thermos down. Oh. Whoops. So I'm assuming I'm going to be able to pass through there. I'm not seeing a way. Not seeing a way to circle down. Bear alert. We got no flares. No Rick, no Charlotte, not even a David flare. Problem is, this game we're constantly in the dark. Checkpoint reached. The tree this ring was cut from started growing in 1846, the year the Oregon Treaty was signed. Other notable events marked on the rings: 1853, the Washington Territory was formed. 1878, the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Co. and the town itself. 1889, Washington was granted statehood. 1929, tree damage and forest fire. 1970, the Bright Falls Mining Co. closes its doors after volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake. 1980, Mount St. Helens erupts. 1987, tree fell by storm. Get back to the light, and I gotta hit the take another restroom break, folks. I shall be back. You hang out here. Bye. Get hammering. All right, no accident on this one. Oh, we got the accident. Dude. Oh, it was great. Well, who wants turtle soup? Oh, it's in the bushes. Well, it's fun for everyone. 69.
Giggity.
Hi, Fel Kimchi.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares won't keep the bastards away.
Yes, the mic was off.
You can see them too? Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better.
How you doing today, Fel
You set
Kimchi?
'em up, and I'll knock 'em down, Wake. It's them.
Oh boy. I'm doing all right. Like we don't have a gun.
Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
Give me the damn gun.
Back off. Pull 'em off, damn it.
Oh, wonderful.
Scare 'em off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it.
Run away.
Fighting me! Wait, where'd that one go? Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe. Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
Where?
This is it, Wake. A last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake. Like that, boy? Ah!
We're just hanging back here.
Get some! Yeah! That's right! This is a piece of cake, Wake.
Where's the cake?
Damn it! You just keep coming.
Oh, I was going for the thermos.
React now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
Editorial control?
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her now.
Yeah, we missed the thermos.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here! He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Hey. We know we can't fall off a ledge. But we can walk down here. Hey, we found a box. So we need to make it through the woods. So we can get through this chapter. Paging Mr. Wake. Is that we've got achievements. So we've done well. I remember at least a good portion of this stuff. That's the one we came down, right? So it's this one we got to go across. Ah, shit.
Rusty had warned me about these traps. It hurt like hell. I was stuck.
Hydration. Thank you, Falcon Chi. We are hydrated. Greatly appreciated. So we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages that we can find in this chapter. Like, we need to stay hydrated. Whoops. All right, so funny enough, I came over here and we picked it up. I had a feeling something was chasing me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whew. We're the light bringer. Okay, so we got a checkpoint here. We found a thermos. And we like using the pistol because more shots that can be taken. Taking a look around just in case, you know. Seeing what's here. That's the way we came up.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Alright, so we need to go. All right, no, I saw an arrow. Okay. Right. Arrow there. Wing. Where? It's pointing to the right. So where to the right? Would something be? There's a secret, or there's a box around here somewhere. But where? Okay. Maybe. Right. Oh, found it. No, that wasn't surreal to realize. The big brain power of the big brain is not as good as it once was. Whoa, 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 whoa. Missed me by a mile. Alright, so you're supposed to go. That's where we need to go. We need to go. Wait. Let's go back around. Huh. I think I just went back in a circle. Yeah, so that's the train. Plane. We'll have to go. Oh, well, we found a thermos. Okay, so progress made. Manuscript pages. Now, where do I get the super flashlights? Like, I do remember that being a thing. Oh boy. Good, we got our velvet revolver ammo. 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 Oh, that's what I want to check there. Wake here's a chainsaw. That's wonderful. How are we on our stats here? 52 kills with the revolver. Yeah. Like, we're like, if we can knock out the chapter. There's a good time. I'm not exactly going in a straight line. Another page found there. We're reaching the top of the mills. Well, I see a thermos over in the corner. Okay. If we're making it to the top. Oh, ladder. Oh, well. This place is structurally sound, isn't it? All right. I had to check and see if there was stuff up there. Oh wait, no, wait. I see it. Like we saw it. We seen it and we saw it. Ah. He is so athletic. Checking to see. Looking around, looking to see what we can see. Oh, wonderful. Kept the flare gun handy. So we're good there.
Logging is a hazardous occupation. Well, logging was hazardous to his health. Look, I'm just looking for a cabin in the woods. Wait, no, that's a terrible movie.
I am trying to be thorough. Hey, we made it.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
We gotta return to Barry.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Yeah, we were out of the woods. At the very least, probably miss 2 pages. One might be coming up. Yeah, I was right. It was right.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Need to find the keys to the garage. All right. Okay, so there's one more page to find here. I know this is a missing page, but that says find this page in nightmare difficulty. Like, and we are not stupid enough to do this on that.
I had to find the key to the garage.
All right.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
You can learn about nature and yourself.
Which way we're going to Barry? Okay, so we're going this way. Driving in a straight line, not possible.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Whoa!
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife? Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done.
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me.
Yes, I get you.
I kind of wonder if there's anything in here. No, because we've been here before. Okay, so I know. Alright, so I had to, like, think, like, where the hell are we? Sometimes I just need to double check and reaffirm, right? Right. That's a fuck ton of birds.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Yeah, after I got picked apart.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something.
Something he could find?
The island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now,
Yes, it is. He is a tool.
real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park.
He's stoned.
We'll be there in less than an hour. See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Oh dear.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see.
Park Ranger.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
You're my best friend, and
I wish there was a way to like, there was like a menu, something there. It's like, okay, continue or not, but you gotta like basically go through it. It's like, they're assuming you're just gonna keep playing through. But this would be helpful if we saw it. There's like continue and whatnot, but still, oh well.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out
He said hard
all
on.
sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's
IBF?
to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff.
Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the...
Right. Let's make sure, yeah, we missed one. Oh well. How are our stats? That's pretty solid. Wait. All right, so we popped in. Managed a slow motion dodge 20 times. Oh yeah. So we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 trophies? Armin's recordings. Child of the other god. Drink 'em bought up. So at least we're getting departure. So alright, so this is the trophy we're definitely going for. 1.2% of people did this on nightmare difficulty. Yeah. If it flies, it burns. $100 with revolver. Got 50 with the hunting rifle. 50 taken. No, it's neither. Not sure what that's supposed to be. It's in the east, the flare gun. The sun. It is in the east, and the flare gun is the sun to 50 taken. Also your flashbangs. Oh. With a single flare. Five defenses, pyramid cans. Well, I found 2. Every now in normal mode. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Found 25 cups of coffee. We're working on that. Alright. So in general, we definitely have like a good idea of like how many of the trophies we're going to be able to get over the course of this playthrough. And of course, Alan Wake will be back next Friday evening. Tomorrow night, our goal is we have a simple objective, and it's to finish Ashura's Wrath, and that's not just finishing the base game, but also the DLC. Which is the true so we got that going for us. And depending on how long that takes, we'll also try and do the Street Fighter crossover as well. Hey Panda Sweet, how's it going? So let's see who's doing stuff. Who's doing the things? You've been here for a bit, all right. As is like the spooky. This staring at those mostly like a dark screen. Got sidetracked by Lego Fortnite. Yeah. I played Fortnite a while back, like years ago. So I guess last time I played Fortnite would have been like what, 2017, 2018, maybe 2019-ish. This is way different. It's not like the PvP. I know it's supposed to be Lego-ishy things. Like finding stuff, it's like survival. Yeah. Wonder if anybody else is doing Alan Wake stuff. Let's see if we can find somebody. All right, so let's find someone random. Is like who is this? Someone named Kumicat. They are on an ad break at the moment. All right. Trying to see how far are they in this. Okay, so they are not too far in it. They're actually they're in chapter 1. So there. So this way, if nobody's ever seen Alan Wake before, because the other person from the other thing that they were in that break, they were ahead. So it's like, no, try to avoid spoilers. So still. So there's weird tiffs. It appears they have 2 folks on screen. So there you go. So it's like we don't know anything about them. It says, "Wake up, Alan! Follow for stream avatar and check out the blurbs." And they do song requests. So there you go. And it's their first playthrough of Alan Wake. So there you go. So here are all of our social medias, and Panda's getting addicted to Lego Fortnite. So I'm sure we'll be able to get more of the lowdown on that. So I hope everybody has a great night. Thank you very much for hanging out. I appreciate all of y'all. Tighten your friendship bracelet. Stay safe. Have a good night and a pleasant tomato. Bye.